Alright, bro. I'll catch you later. Oh, damn. He done left.
About 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Rodgers now on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Running for the shotgun with Drake. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
On the tackle.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get this...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kenyon Drake, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Rodgers now on 1st down. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Complete.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
13 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Pretty good looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Now look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early. On play action, it's Rodgers.
forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Jalen Smith able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
3rd and 3.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Yetur Gross-Matos brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working from the gun, Rodgers gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
But it brings up
after 7-0 on EA Sports.
the end of the first quarter with the score Buccaneers 7, Panthers nothing.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check, check. Lefty. Check 31. Hey, check 26.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Rodgers. Open man is Galladay, complete.
Rodgers.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Kenny Galladay.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And again, it's Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now Rodgers. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And now look at him go. 30, the 20,
Let's get that swagger,
10,
y'all. Let's get that swagger.
and it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14. Panthers.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
That's it, baby.
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regulars. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Complete to
Nick Boyle. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14. Panthers 7. Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Very short kick taken right at the 20. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they
got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Marvin Jones, 48 yards. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Panthers 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
After the interception, here's Watson. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Dawson Knox there to make the grab. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Panthers 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Gain of 12.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Buccaneers.
So now 2 pick 6s that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
23-yard line.
He'll buy some time right. Flush to his right.
Number 12, Aaron Rodgers on the keeper. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Sets the kick off.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Quick throw completed by Watson. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Second and inches at their 49-yard line.
To throw is Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Watson dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
From the gun, it's Drake. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Kenyon Drake on the carry.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. This is caught inside the 15. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As his guys continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Buccaneers 42. Panthers.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
It's a gain of 5.
They've really been able to contain Alshon Jeffrey. That catch a rare exception in this game.
And that's a feather in their cap, because he's such a tone setter for his team on offense that they try and get him the ball early. And, of course, what comes after that is often. And for them to limit him and him not catch a ball until the second half, it's a big reason why his team is behind on the scoreboard.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Complete.
A gain of 39 that time.
First and goal.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
Shut down. Motion. Check. 9. 59. Mike's by 4.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
From the end zone, Watson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Watson. Got a man complete. It's Hamler.
Look and learn.
He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Tampa Bay. K.J. Hamler, 98 yards. And this Buccaneer offense is running away with this one. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, D. Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4.
Out of the gun, Watson. Open man, Hamler, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, here's Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game, and my goodness, another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
2nd and 3 at the Panthers' 22-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. After the run, Watson going to throw. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
The 9-yard line.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
The point is,
And this one through the uprights and good.
makes the score Buccaneers 56. Panthers 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
A.J. Brown.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
No. 258. Let's go. Mike 7. Watch the pass. Hey, take 26. Mike 7. Hey, let's get this.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Slay on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Drake. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Nicole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Buying time to his left. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. On first down, Drake. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On first down, it's Watson. Being chased out left. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 10 yards out, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
63, Panthers 7. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Did they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Second and 15. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Throw right side, complete to Williams. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Watson looks to throw again. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Cole Hardman, incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Today's final score, Buccaneers 63.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bucs, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll drop to 0-2.